Yo, welcome back. Sounds of Sincere with your boy Sincere. It's been a little minute, man. I'm about to do a review of this Nas DJ Premier Light Years album. You've been tapped in to Mass Appeal this whole year. They had the Legend Hazard releases. So Nas is like the co-owner of Mass Appeal label. Slick Rick dropped the project this year. Raekwon, Ghostface, Big L, rest in peace. Mobb Deep, Prodigy, rest in peace. De La Soul, rest in peace. What's the True God? Got his name, Dave. They all dropped. So Nas with the 7-person came premiere, coming off the Hit Boy run. So it's been a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people, a lot of the old Nas fans, old heads, talking about the people was born like in the 60s, 50s, 70s. They liked the Nas and Premier. They didn't like the Hit Boy sound too much. It was a little too modern, I'm assuming. But I see a lot of people criticizing Nas now, like Premier don't got it, yada, yada, yada. For me, I didn't have no high expectations for this album. Like, I think Nas and DJ Premier probably have been lit like in 1999 or 2000. I'm not a huge fan of Premier, sorry to say. I mean, he got some hits. I don't think he's a producer I would use for a full album. But, I mean, he do got classic songs with, like, Biggie, Jay, you know, Gangstar, his own group. A lot of people like that, so I get it, man. But I'm going to go ahead and digest this album a little bit. So let's get into it with my ratings. Starting off with the first song was My Life Was Real, which is an intro. Usually Nas has some heat, some nice intros. This one wasn't one of my faves sonically, but his rapping was top tier. What he was talking about was top tier. I like how he mentioned all his featured verses was a setup to where he at right now. And that's exactly what he did. He executed that. Thought that was dope. I'm on Jets with Giants, Bill Parcells. I like how he, you know what I'm saying, like, represent New York, represent the people he, with. So it was a cool metaphor. I thought that was a dope intro. If I had to rate that intro, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Like I said, sonically, I wasn't a huge fan, but what he was talking was nice. So he kind of made up for that. But, yeah, it wasn't the best sonically. Get Ready, second song. This really grew on me like a lot. When I first heard it, I'm like, this is whack. Like I skip. Started listening to what he was saying. He really was giving out game with the whole cryptocurrency stuff, how he sampled himself from the DJ Khaled album. He was barring. He just kind of like spitting, talking his money talk, but over a Premier beat. And the more I listen to it, I like it. I like it a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie to it. That boom, the boom bit, like all the little, scratches and stuff. So I give Get Ready 7.5 out of 10. Could be an 8, because the more I listen to it, the more I enjoy it a little more. New York State of Mind Part 3. Definitely got criticized a lot. I agree, the beat just wasn't it. It was grimy, but it just wasn't it. The sampling, it wasn't it. It was kind of simple, you know what I'm saying? When Nas was spitting, it was definitely nice, and like, I think he executed as far as the lyrics, but I think the beat and overall, it really wasn't it. And I think it's because of the title too. Like, if it was just called something else, if it was just called, I'm in New York or something like that, might have got a little more of a pass. But I'm gonna give that a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's not something I will replay, and it don't live up to the first two, but they 50, man. I just appreciate them dropping. Welcome to the Underground. When I heard it on Premiere, he was playing it, I can't remember, had a concert somewhere, they was playing it, turn it up. I'm like, this song kind of straight. I was waiting for like a drop to hit though, but it didn't come. So, lyrically, one of them songs that's nice again too, but the beat just wasn't it. It was, Premier, I don't know if he was playing it safe or he just, like I said, for me, I don't think he can carry an album. Like, I can just listen to, I get that a 6.5 out of 10. The album picks up a lot, and I think a lot of people agree with this too. Once it hit like Madman on up, it picks up speed. Not saying that the first 4 was, it just kind of like was, where we going? Madman, Nas is going crazy, Premier's going crazy. That's a nice song. I get that at 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, he was barring. Like, Nas' lyrics is definitely on A+ mode throughout the whole album. Then we get into Pause Tapes. You can see I got the beat playing. Pause Tape, one of my favorite. I'm not from the Pause Tape era. I'm old. I'm not that old. But I really appreciate it because I love music and hip hop, and I understand like what they mean, how they did their pause tape. So, and Nas just come in flawlessly, you know, nice little flow, Premier beat hitting. It just it's in sync to me. I love how he had Havoc on the intro, which is another person from Queensbridge. Him and Nas grew up together, and he's on Master Pill, so it's hand in hand, and he's a nice producer too. Shout out to Havoc, shout out to Nas, shout out to Premier. This was fire. You get into writers, I get at an 8.5 out of 10 also. Or did I rate? No, I didn't rate Pause Tapes. Pause Tapes is classic. That's 10 for 10. 10 for 10, man. One of the best songs on the album to me. Writers, I love Nas showing appreciation for the, you know, people used to spray paint and all that stuff. That's like the beginning of hip hop. It's fit Nas and Premier. The beat nice. I like how he sampled, yes indeed, I wrote graffiti. I can't remember their names right now. Far Side, whatever. I like how they get that sample in there. Fire song, man. Like I said, it's definitely appreciation to the people that's in that culture, in that lane. Very hip hop of Nas and Premier. Then you go into Sons. Sons is, man, fire. 10 for 10. Fire. It's kind of like a sequel to Daughters. He had a song about daughters, which was on his Life is Good album back in 2012. So, and the fact that he has a son is kind of cool too. And I like how he, you know, uplifting. Because we live in the culture, all you hear is YNs. So it's good to hear his sons, Young Kings, and like let's big him up a little bit. It's not all bad out here. I love the line where he compared himself, like seeing the crossing sign, and he was saying like that's like him and his mom, and she ended up telling him like, nah, that's the song for everybody, the sign for everybody. He like, this ain't everybody, we special, mom. He like, that's top tier lyricism right there, like the vision, the pictures he paint. 10 for 10 song, man. Then we get into Is Time. I'm gonna get that a 9 out of 10. It's a fire song. My only problem with it is just a personal problem. That beat, it just remind me of Space Jam, and I don't think Premier sampled it the best. But I like how when Nas took it at and the meaning behind it, like, you know what I'm saying, with Time. Fire song though, nonetheless. Then we get into Nasty, Esco, Nasir. Then we get into the Nasty, Esco, Nasir song. The beat I wasn't really a fan of, and it kind of gave me like Eminem, Dr. Dre, that Guilty Conscious vibes. But his rapping, again, was top tier, and the concept and the concept and the rapping kind of carried that song a little bit. That one I get at a 9 out of 10 just because it was a great idea. My Story, Your Story. Man, Nas and AZ, it just sound like water flowing. Like those two back and forth is iconic, classic. I don't care what nobody say like, oh, it ain't better than Mo Money, Mo. It ain't better than, you know what I'm saying, Life's a Bitch and all that. Like, I don't expect it to be. Like, it's a good song still. Why we gotta always compare it to something they did when they was teenagers or something like that? Like, this song is still top tier. You don't know too many people in this age bracket that's spitting at a high level like that. So it was and I like to see like the little drunk unk talk at the end. Both of them two kind of just, you know what I'm saying? They just classic, man. With Nas and AZ on the track, one of the best unofficial duels in the game. Bouquet to the ladies. Never. When I saw the title, I'm like, I don't know how Nas and Premier gonna pull off a female type song. Like that's not it. Execute. 10 for 10 might be one of the best songs on the album, like by far. And like, I guess when you a top tier person, people gonna find something to criticize. I seen people like, oh, he didn't say the brat name. Like this dude that named off almost 50 females. Okay, whoop-de-doo, he missed one. He missed the brat. I mean, yes, he's a big artist, but at the end, he also said, anybody that I forgot, I still love you. Classic song, great to empower females, especially in the culture where, you know, a lot of times we talk crazy about females. So, you know, you gotta appreciate stuff like this, man. Or you should at least. Junkie. Junkie is smooth, man. I like Junkie a lot just because if you a hip hop head, you addicted to this. Like you love this. Like I said, I try to listen to artists that's not in my generation, that's younger than me, just to see where music at and stay hip to, you know, where things at. So I listen to a lot of newer rappers just because. But also I go back past my generation, try to listen to like the rappers from the 80s and the early 90s that I may not have been hip to, and try to, you know, see where it all come from, man. I'm a hip hop junkie, so I appreciate that song. He made that for people like me, you know what I'm saying? Shine Together. The beat a little slow. Oh yeah, sorry. Bouquet was 10 for 10. Junkie 8.5 out of 10. Shine Together, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. I like it, nothing special. I mean, good rapping, but I suspect it. Ending the track with Third Childhood. I do like Third Childhood. I thought he was gonna take it in a different direction. The hook was lazy to me. I do think they could have had a different hook or something like that. Or just not make sequels to the You and Premier stuff. Y'all feel like y'all can't top it or keep it in that same brim. But it was a good song. I give that an 8 out of 10 too. So overall with the album, I'm gonna say 8.3 out of 10, and I give it like a B graded, no B minus or plus, just a B. I think it did what it's supposed to do, man. It's like it's for his hip hop, it's for the culture, man, and you gotta appreciate them guys still doing it over from like 30 years. Like that's not, they really didn't have to. Like I get they get paid for it, I get it keeps them relevant, but Premier already like solidified as a producer. Not one of my favorites, but he's solidified. Nas is pretty much in everybody's top 10 and not 5, and some people got him as the GOAT. So I don't think he really owe nobody nothing like far as that. I mean, been rapping since we heard Nas and Premier in 1994. It is 2026 damn near. So the fact that we even reviewing this let you know something, man. I appreciate everybody who's still been around. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been like out of the mix, but go ahead, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's keep it going so I can keep getting motivated and keep giving you some great content. Appreciate everybody, man.